Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and this is the second of 3 video recordings I'm doing on Twitch and uploading to YouTube this morning because there was a bunch of news on the Lodestone and the developer blog, and each of them could probably make their own video, and thus I'm going to do that. So this video we're going to be talking about additional housing coming to Final Fantasy XIV and 5.1. This to me isn't that much of a surprise. They said that because of the increased demand for housing because of Shadowbringers, not that there isn't always increased demand for housing, that they probably needed to focus on approaching more housing becoming available as soon as possible. And as such, in patch 5.1, wards 19 through 21 will be added, and they give you the exact number of houses that will add: 180 new plots of land in each of the 4 districts. So there's going to be several hundreds more available housing plots, but there's some questions that people have. So, an apartment building will also be added to each ward as well, with a second apartment building available in each subdivision. We have so many apartments, we'll never run out of those, so if you don't get one of those houses and you just want a place to put your dolls down, the apartment is always a good choice, easy to get, and not very expensive. Now keep in mind that they do this every time they add new plots. They make it so that the sales of plots will be restricted to free companies first for a limited time. So free companies will have their choice of house. Now, that is a little confusing because that is not entirely what encompasses new houses being added, and I've gotten a few questions from people who aren't so sure about these few little notes here at the bottom. So they will evaluate housing market and decide when to remove the restriction on sales to individuals. In other words, who the hell knows? Individuals may still purchase plots in wards 1 through 18, so if somebody were to move their house in wards 1 to 18, then you could go through that lottery system where you stand there for 20 hours and pray that it's you that gets it. But the third note is that players may still relocate any private or free company estates they presently own. Now that's a confusing thing because it says that free companies are the only ones who can purchase the houses. However, when it comes to relocation, people with personal houses can relocate towards 19 through 21 before individual sales are made available. This means that it won't be surprising if, again, wards 1 through 18 have some housing pop up here and there that you might want to search for if you are specifically an individual. So that's my recommendations. FCs, look for the new houses. Anyone who's looking to purchase an individual house, check wards 1 through 18 as soon as something opens up. Get ready to hate life as you try to get those houses there. But other than that, I'm sure some people were hoping for Ishgard housing with Ishgard Restoration in 5.1. I suspect we probably won't see Ishgard housing until 5.5 or 6.0, but we don't know if we're even getting it in the first place. That's just something that I feel they've given us enough hints for at this point. So we're probably getting it, just not for a pretty long time. Hopefully they add even more houses in the future, but for now, this is what we got. Anyway, that is recording number 2 done. Now I got to get to recording number 3, which is going to be about the live letter date. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. And apologies for your YouTube subscription boxes being filled with 3 different news updates. Twitch chat, bear with me. Just one more recording. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, take care.